Welcome back everyone, and especially soda fans. Now I personally don't really mind soda, I can take it or leave it, but I know a lot of you guys absolutely love the stuff. How do I know this? Well, because our part 1 of this video got a lot of views and comments asking for more. So, my name is Burke. Let's quench your soda thirst, shall we? With the top 10 discontinued sodas we will miss part 2. Alright, starting off at number 10, we have Sprite Remix. Now you guys all know Sprite, obviously, but some of you might not remember Sprite Remix. It was a clear, caffeine-free version of the drink with totally different flavors to the lemonade original. It came in tropical, berry clear, and Aruba jam. That last one is a flavor I've never heard of before in my life, in anything, ever. It was released in 2003 and only lasted 2 years due to poor sales. Now the company also released a strange do-it-yourself packet that contained sugary flavors of the drink that you were then supposed to pour into a normal can of Sprite to make it into a Sprite Remix. I think that was a little bit too much work for soda fans. Next up at number 9, we have OK Soda. This drink came out in the early 90s at a time when teenagers were sick and tired of the patronizing, in-your-face advertising of the 80s. OK Soda, OK, and managed to make a name for itself with its quirky packaging and unique design. It had a fruity flavor, but that wasn't why it succeeded. It was just how strange it all looked, just how odd the advertising was, and just how okay it was in general. In the early 90s, being just okay was pretty cool. Next up at number 8, we have Clearly Canadian. Now, hold on. I know what some of you guys are going to say. Wait, I can get this stuff where I'm from. Well yes, it is being reintroduced into some parts of the world, but not everyone has it yet, and it was such a big one to be discontinued that I had to put it on the list. It came in 4 flavors of Mountain Blackberry, Wild Cherry, Orchard Peach, and Country Raspberry. It was marketed as a sparkling water, but attracted a lot of soda fans who thought it tasted better than most normal sodas on the market. Why do I keep saying soda fans? Stop. Alright, coming in at number 7 now, we have Pepsi Blue. Released in 2002, Pepsi Blue was the company's answer to Vanilla Coke. Pepsi taste tested over 100 flavors for 9 months to create this drink. The resulting flavor was berry. Yeah, that's all they called it. Fans of it said it tasted a bit like blueberries or raspberries with a hint of cotton candy. So basically sugar. Now Pepsi tried to pour this down people's throats by getting Britney Spears and Papa Roach to advertise it, but although it has a cult following now who want it back today, it was widely seen as a commercial flop. Moving on to number 6, we have Mr. Pibb. These days, Americans can get their hands on Pibb Extra, but some still say that it's no replacement for the original Mr. Pibb. That was a tasty cola from the 1970s, in a time when people had more colas to choose from than just Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper. Actually, speaking of Dr. Pepper, they were the ones who sued Mr. Pibb because it used to be called Dr. Pibb, and apparently there can only be one doctor in the soda house. In 2001, Pibb Extra released cinnamon flavor cola, and cherry soda soon followed. If you want to taste the original Mr. Pibb, those are the closest you can get. Moving on to number 5 now, we have Snapple True Root Beer. Now I'm sure all of you guys know Snapple, it's a very famous brand. But did you know they used to make a root beer too? Now if you don't know what a root beer is, it's not alcoholic, it's not beer, it's actually a sweet soda. For a lot of people out there, Snapple were the ones who introduced them to root beer. Some people said it tasted a bit like licorice, so I think it might have been a bit of an acquired taste, but it was hugely popular at the time. Many fans of it are still wondering why Snapple stopped making it. We may never know. Next up at number 4 now, we have Orbitz with a Z. So, earlier on we talked about Clearly Canadian. Well, they used to have a sister drink made by the same company called Orbitz. The first thing that drew people in were the tiny sugary balls floating in the drink. It was kind of like drinking a portable lava lamp. Now it obviously was a gimmick, but it did create huge sales when it was released in 1997. Eventually though, the fad did wear off, probably as people started to realise that drinks shouldn't be able to do that. It ain't natural. I guess all these drinks are natural though, I know. Next up at number 3 now, we have Jolt Cola. A lot of people were wondering where this was in part 1. I'm sorry, it's here now. Jolt Cola was first released in 1985 as a sort of hybrid between traditional sodas and the emerging energy drink market. Its official slogan for 24 years was Jolt Cola. All the sugar, twice the caffeine. Okay, really? I mean, these days, even energy drinks don't boast about their caffeine content, and soda drinks try to play down just how much sugar they contain. Jolt Cola, did not care at all. May they rest in obese. Moving on to number 2, we have Apple Slice. It was a simple name for a simple soda, but fans loved this drink. It was around in the 80s and catered to people who loved apple flavored anythings. I personally eat at least 2 apples a day, I think. Ask anyone who knows me, so I have no doubt I would probably be drinking this by the gallon. Interestingly, it used to be lemon lime flavor, and now you can get orange slice flavor. Hopefully they're just working their way through all the different fruit flavors and they'll get right back to apple one day. One day. And finally, at number 1, we have Mountain Dew Revolution. This drink was released in the summer of 2008 as part of their Dewmocracy promotion, where fans got to vote on what flavour they wanted to become a permanent flavour for Mountain Dew. Revolution was up against Voltage and Supernova flavours. At the end of the summer, the votes were counted, and Revolution came in last place. Unfortunately, it was then discontinued. Fans of the drink still remember the summer of 2008 where they enjoyed Revolution's wild berry flavour. Some people say that almost 10 years on, they're still demanding a vote recount. Alright guys, I'm pretty full of soda now. That will do me just fine, thank you very much. Do we have any soda fans out there that want to see a part 3 of this? Or maybe you guys just like hearing about discontinued products? Either way, let me know what you want to see next on the channel in the comment section below. I'm Danny Burke, and I will see you all in the next video.